All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be taking on the Invincible Guardians challenge event. So this is where you're going to get the free-to-play Tamagami 1, 2, and 3. Let's look at some of the event details here. So I have not even really checked this one out just yet. So face the Tamagamis in this event. Most effective skills will vary depending on which Tamagami you do go up against. They can recruit from the rewards, and they can be Dokkan Awakened at a later state, which we figured based off of the art for the event. A couple different difficulties there. The super difficulty is more challenging, but it's easier to get the Tamagamis. Okay, so if you are able to clear out the super difficulty, you'll have an easier time to collect these guys, but you can still do it from the Z Heart, it seems like. Okay, so there they are, 3, 2, and 1. Plus, these characters can be Dokkan Awakened. Be a stage to be added in the future. Yeah, okay, yeah, we already saw that. Stage 1 versus Tamagami 3. See, the opponent will guard with high defense, so you have to use crits in order to take him down. Stage 2 against Tamagami 2. Deal multiple attacks to weaken him. His attack will be raised on the 3rd turn, so you want to take him down really fast. So characters have a lot of additional attacks, will be very useful there. And then stage 3 versus Tamagami 1. Let's see, collect STR key spheres to weaken him. Make use of key sphere changing skills or support items. Okay, so we can definitely do that. I mean, we can bring items in there. You can bring the, if you have the LR Carnival Super Saiyan Goku, who just got his EZA, he is an STR orb changer, so you can definitely bring him in there as well. And it looks like there is a category drop of DAIMA. So the more DAIMA you bring, the higher chance you'll get of getting drop rewards. And then obviously like the higher ranking they are, rating they are, right? So LR will give you more, TUR, and then so on, so on, so on. So let's go ahead and let's look. So we got the stages here. Let's look at the missions. So for Tamagami 3, let's see, clear stage 1, inflict 1 or more crits, and without support items. Stage 2 is beat it, 5 or more additional attacks, no support items. Stage 3, just beat it. Collect 15 or more STR key spheres, and then do it with no items. And then there are some special conditions. What are these ones here? So beat it with 3 mission execution. Okay. And then 3 DAIMA. So we could probably do that in one go, right? I mean, let's go ahead in here. Let's see if we can build out our team. So we're going to jump in with the super on stage 1. Mission execution. So obviously DAIMA will be very easy with the new characters, so we're going to run them in here, which will be just fine. Then I believe Do is on mission execution, so he should be fine in here as well. Yeah, he is. Is Goma? I don't think Goma's mission execution, right? He shouldn't be. No. Okay, so let's build a team out and then we will jump into this event. All right, so we'll jump in with this team here. Now that mission is to complete any stage with DAIMA and with mission execution. So as long as you do it with one stage, you'll clear out that mission. You don't have to do it with all of them or like a certain one. You can do it with any of them. Oh gosh, you can do it with any of them. So we're going to jump in there with this team right here. The Goku's going to lead because he does have more chances to crit, and we do want the crit to get that mission. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's jump in. Let's see what we got working with here. We are going to turn animations off because that will just eat up a whole lot of time because there's a lot of animations on these guys. They're very, very good, but they are a little bit long. All right, let's see. So we could easily do this. I mean, we're not going to get the full key, but he's definitely going to hit us first, and that should help us proc our crit. So let's do this, and then we can grab that. All right, let's see. Okay, he's gonna super first. Okay, didn't do too much damage to our guy here. All right, we got the EX super off, so that means we are definitely critting. Crit is one of the conditions for the EX super. It has to be the first attack that he does, and it has to be a crit. So we're definitely getting a crit there. Yeah, okay. So that right there checks off that part of the mission, as well as does a lot more damage to Tamagami 3 because it said he is a lot weaker to crits. So we definitely want to make sure our guys are doing that, right? I'll say Vegeta not necessarily is going to crit, but still did a lot of damage. And we got the EX super off. That's fine. Yeah, he still did a whole lot of damage. So this really isn't going to be like, yes, I guess it's a more challenging event going on super, but it's not like red zone hard. It's not like, you know, special battle hard or anything like that. This is still very simple without, I mean, obviously we're using very, very high level characters here. But I don't see people having much issue with these really actually like at all. I don't think these are going to be very tough. At least not from that fight. Definitely didn't seem like it's going to be very tough. So let's go ahead. We do have Tamagami number 3. So we do have a copy of him now. So we'll go ahead and lock that boy up. Let's go into the Tamagami number 2 fight where we want to do more additionals. We need to launch 5 or more additional attacks against him. Okay. So let's do this. We'll bring Vegeta as the extra lead because he does do a bunch of additionals. Gloria we definitely keep because he does additionals as well. Okay, let's do this. Yep. All right. Definitely good here. Let's start this off. Okay, so Tamagami number 2. Now, hopefully we don't just like straight up kill him right away. That is one thing I'm a little bit worried about. Like if we just straight up take him out, it's gonna be a little hard to do more additionals. All right, let's see this. Let's see what happens here. Let's see how much damage he takes from us. Maybe they gave him a lot of damage reduction, or maybe they gave him a lot of like defense. Okay, I mean that attack did it. That attack is pretty good. All right, let's see how much damage does Vegeta do. Okay, yeah. So he does definitely have like more defense or more like damage reduction built into him. So it does make it a little bit easier to launch a bunch of additional supers here. So this is the second additional super. And I assume they have to be additionals. I don't think they can be, oh, never mind. We are going to murder him. Get Vegeta, chill. Vegeta, chill out, dude. You're doing too much. Calm down. No. Okay. That was 3. Now that's definitely not gonna be enough for the mission. We'll have to try that one again. Because again, I think they do have to be additional supers. I don't think they can just be like your regular attack. If it's regular attacks, I mean that's fine. That would be good, but I think they specifically have to be additionals. And I think it said he takes more damage from additionals, right? So all right, let's see. Let's look at that mission because I'm pretty sure that is a failure on our part to knock that one out. But first, let's go ahead and let's lock our boy up. Label Tamagamis, dude. Very cool. Yeah, we did not clear that because we do need to do 5 or more additional attacks. So let's try that one again before we move on to the next one. Now we don't need necessarily to bring any of the DAIMA characters anymore, because we do already have that mission cleared. They do get bigger drops, obviously, so kind of want to keep them around. Let's see if we can bring in other characters that might do some more additionals. All right, so let's try this team out here. We just have Pansy up front, and it definitely needs to dodge. Piccolo will do some more attacks, and then Vegeta obviously will do a bunch of additionals back there. So let's do this. And let's actually, so Vegeta, once you get your 23 key, that's where you do launch an additional. Okay, so we definitely do need you getting that. Let's do that. All right, super right away. Pansy dodge, good job. All right, let's see if we can get a couple additionals off on Pansy. Yep, okay, so there's one. And again, we don't need to be doing a whole bunch of damage here just yet in the beginning. We just want to knock him down a little bit. Yeah, those additionals do way more. I think that's kind of the point here. Okay, so there's 2. That's 2 additionals. That's not an additional super attack, so I don't think that counts. Is it has to be additional supers or just additionals? I definitely need to figure that part out. I think it's additional supers. Oh no, it's just additional attacks. So actually that might have been fine. Because that would have been 3. Do we just do 4? And that be 5? Or did I miscount that? Let's go check that mission again one more time. All right, yeah, so that mission is done. So it is just 5 more additional attacks. For some reason, I thought it was super attacks. It's just additional attacks, so that's fine. We got that mission done. Now, if we look at stage 3, so clear it, pick up 15 or more STR key spheres, and then do it with no support items. Okay, so you can do that in 2 different batches, right? You can use support items to get more key spheres and do it that way, and then jump back in and do it without the support item. But let's do this, and I think we will build a team that'll help us get more STR key spheres. All right, let's jump in here with this. So we got the Carnival STR Goku back there. We do also have the Kaioken Goku. So let's see if we can get some STR key sphere luck. Okay, he is in turn 1, which is great. So let's go ahead and do this, and let's see what we can get going here. There we go. There's some goodness. That's what we like to see. Okay. Let's put our boy up front. We'll go ahead. We'll grab a bunch of these. So this is 9. There's 10. So we need to get 15. So there's 10. There's 4, which let's do this boy here. We'll do 4. And then there is 5. So that should be 15 key spheres right there. So as long as we can take Tamagami 1 out, we should be good to go. All right, let's see how defensive he is here. How tough is this Tamagami 1 gonna be now that we've collected all those key spheres? Okay, still pretty tough. Takes a hit pretty good. So that is good to know. So I do think the more key spheres you pick up, maybe the weaker you get. What's that bar? That bar that's up there. That's always one of those concerning things for me, is when they have those bars below their HP, because there's some sort of condition there that we're doing. So I probably should have looked at him before trying to go in here and whoop that ace. All right, Vegeta getting his EX super off. Vegeta, I don't think you realize we don't need all the additionals anymore, but I do appreciate you doing this for us. That'll definitely make the fight a little bit easier. Dude, that kick, man, is just so it's so good. I love this character so much, man. Oh my gosh. They did my boy Vegeta right. Oh, dude, yeah, he's dead. He's done. He's done. Take that boy out, Kaioken Goku. Come on. Blow him away. There we go. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, that clears the stage. All right, and that should be the mission for the 15 STR key spheres. Let's go back and double check just in case. Once this loads, let's go ahead and go. We will definitely lock up our Tamagami 1 before we do anything else. And there we go. All right, checking the missions here. And yep, that does indeed clear out the mission there for Tamagami number 1. Clear the stage, 15 or more key spheres, STR key spheres, and no support items. So just some orb changers definitely help out. And yeah, that's all the missions there for the Tamagami event. So we'll go ahead and pick those up. That gives us a bunch of extra copies of the Tamagamis, as well as some extra little bit of stones there. So it makes the grind a little bit easier to get all the copies. Remember, you're going to want to get at least 14 copies of the Tamagamis to be able to get them fully done in their hidden potential, to get them fully done in their super attacks. And then once the next stages do release, we should be getting the awakening medals for them to be able to awaken them into their TUR state. I don't know if they're going to EZA them this celebration. They very well could. We'll just have to see what they look like on their actual TUR state and see what happens from there. But dude, I think it'd be very cool if these guys turned into LRs. If you made them all like free to play LRs, I think it'd be super tight. I don't see that happening, but that's just a thought I just had. But yeah, the next thing we'll do with these guys is just kind of grind them back up, get them fully built out, and then just wait for their awakenings to come around. But that does it for all the missions and clearing out all the stages for the Tamagami event. So if you guys did stick around in this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken on this yet. Let me know if you guys are done with your Tamagamis. And if you have gotten the chance to use them yet, are you liking them? Are they good? Do you like them? Are you excited for their awakenings? And what do you want to see come out of their awakenings in terms of their kits? Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.